Hi guys and welcome to DriveSpark. I'm Promeet and today we are driving the all-new Toyota Fortuner Legender. Now there are a lot of differences and changes that the company has made in the regular Fortuner and the Legender. So please stay tuned to this video as we tell you everything you need to know about this SUV. So now let's talk about the front end of the car, and the very first thing that will hit your eye are these headlights. Now you can see that these sleek looking headlights are extremely fantastic. They are very bright. It's a full LED setup. You get two projectors, two reflectors and a fog light over here. Now this you can see are the DRLs, and the company likes to call it the waterfall DRLs, and it looks absolutely fantastic. On the other hand, you have the parking lights. When you switch on parking lights, this thing lights up, and this also converts into the dynamic indicators that looks absolutely fantastic. You can see that there's a lot of blacked out elements present in the front, except the huge Toyota logo. That's the only chrome that's present in the front, and that looks like absolutely fantastic. You can also see that the grille features this X kind of a shape that somewhat looks like a Lexus grille, but yeah, I mean it looks absolutely fantastic. You can see that the shape is nice, and over here if you see, you get an attachment where you can fit a front parking camera. Now the international model comes with a 360-degree parking camera feature that features a camera on the front and two cameras on the ORVM along with the camera at the back. So due to the cost cutting, the company has not installed that. Overall, the Legender looks absolutely stunning from the front end. So now let's talk about the side profile, and over here you get some amount of chrome. You can see that the door handles get some chrome, and there is a chrome strip that runs over here. You get body colored ORVM with an integrated indicator, some subtle body lines. You also get a roof rail that is functional. You get a floorboard that is absolutely necessary because this car sits really high. Ground clearance on this is 225 mm. So yeah, this will definitely help you get in and out of the vehicle. You also get these beautiful 18-inch alloy wheels that are finished in dual tone, and they get a slight deep dish kind of a finish. So overall, if you see the vehicle from the side, it looks absolutely fantastic, especially with this blacked out roof. So now let's talk about the rear end of the Legender, and over here you get this tail lamp unit that is split into two. Half of it is in the body, half of it is in the trunk, and over here you also get this blacked out treatment. Now except the logo, you don't get any major chrome strips except the chrome strip that's running along the side of the car. It's a thin chrome strip that runs over here. You get an LED stop light, a rear wiper along with a washer. Now over here you see that there is Fortuner written, that's in black, and that looks absolutely fantastic. You get the Legender badging over here that features the black and the chrome outlet. You also get a camera over here, and that is absolutely clear, that features guideline, but that is not active and that gets sensors. Now you get now you can open the tailgate from inside from a button here, from the remote, or from this feature. So there you go. So you can open the tailgate like that, and you have around 300 liters of boot space. Now if you want more space, you can just pull this, the seats will come up, and there you go. You can do that to the other seat also, and that's how you'll get more room for luggage. And when you want to close it, you have again you have two options, either from there, or since it's an electronic tailgate, just press the button and it'll shut automatically. That's the best feature. So yeah, the Legender overall looks fantastic from the rear end also. So now we are at the front seat, and there have been a lot of changes that have been done, especially to the interiors, and you get a dual tone finish. Now you get soft touch leathers all over the dashboard, the instrument cluster. The steering wheel also has it. The doors, I mean, there are soft touch leather everywhere, and this is finished in dual tone. That's a black and a maroon finish that looks absolutely fantastic. And you also get ambient lighting over here, and there is a new feature that is absolutely necessary because it's become extremely hot. Is now the Legender features the ventilated seats, and they work like a charm. You also get a 8-inch touchscreen over here that features Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. You get dials for the tachometer and the speedometer, and an MID screen in between. You get steering mounted controls. You also get paddle shifters over here, and you also get a wireless charger. You get cup holders, and I mean there are a lot of features that are here in this vehicle, and that is absolutely nice, necessary and fantastic. So yeah guys, overall the front end is very driver friendly, and I mean the cabin is really spacious. So now let's move on to the back and I'll tell you more about that. So now we have the rear seat, and this seat that the front is adjusted according to my height, and you can see that the legroom is decent. It's not that bad. I mean my feet is not touching the front seat, plus there is ample amount of headroom over here. You also get a center armrest if you're 4 people traveling. I mean if you're just 4 people traveling, there is space for 2 behind, but I'll not go behind that because those seats are meant for children, or you have to just keep your knees very up and sit at the 3rd row. But over here, if you're 4 people traveling, you can deploy this. This also features 2 cup holders. You get 2 charging sockets over here. You get the AC controls for the rear over here, and yeah, I mean it's a pretty comfortable cabin, and you can recline this seat if you want and just doze off. So now we are at the driving seat of the Fortuner Legenda, and first things first, let me give you a quick engine brief. This is powered by a 2.8 litre turbocharged diesel engine that pumps out 201 bhp of power and 500 Nm of torque. Now the Legenda is only available with a 6-speed automatic gearbox. You don't get a manual, or you don't get a second, any other option. But this 6-speed gearbox is absolutely amazing. It shifts really well, and this also gets 3 modes, that is eco, normal and your sport. On every mode you switch according to the mode. The throttle response and the steering and the heaviness of the steering also increases and decreases. Now that is at a very marginal rate. The heaviness of the steering wheel, you will not be able to feel it that much, but yeah, it is there. So on sport mode, everything becomes really crisp. The throttle response, I mean this car can pull. If you want it to go fast, this car will definitely go fast. And one thing that's good about the suspension this time is that the company has stiffened up the suspension slightly, so there is body roll. It's an SUV, it's a very big SUV, so there is body roll, but it is very less comparative to the older gen Fortuners. So I mean you can take really sharp corners at some high speed, and the car remains pretty stable though. Let me just quickly shift to sport. Now this is sport mode, and here we go. So the engine revs all the way to the 4100 mark, and 0 to 100 is claimed at around 9.98 or 9.96 seconds. That's under 10 seconds, and that is really commendable for an SUV this size. 200 bhp is more than enough, guys, for the city, and on the highway you can cruise easily. You also have paddle shifter, as I mentioned earlier. Also, if you want to do manual shifting, then this will definitely help you. However, while downshifting from the paddle shifters as the manual mode, it does not feel that good, but I mean yeah, it does have paddle shifters, so I might as well use it, and it's a cool feature. It looks damn nice. So overall, the drivability is excellent. The power delivery at Eco is very linear. NVH levels are fine. Post 2500 RPM, the engine noise starts creeping in, and I mean obviously it's a big engine, so you can hear. So that is when the engine noise starts creeping in. Otherwise, the NVH levels are good. The insulation is also good. I mean, it just does not cut you out from the outside world, but it is definitely quieter inside. The cabin is quiet. Could have been quieter, but yeah. So it's a very refined engine, and it's a very powerful engine. The 2.8 liter. Around this is the Legenda is the only vehicle that will be available, like the Fortuner, that is available in the highest state of tune, that is around 201 bhp till now. So yeah, thing pulls well, drives well, handles well. There is no doubt about it that this brilliant off-roader. But if you want to maneuver around the city or on the highway, this will definitely tick all your boxes. So that was the all-new Toyota Fortuner Legenda, and the prices for this SUV on road is 45.6 lakh. And I hope I explained the SUV well to you. If you need to know anything else, please mention it down in the comment section and we will get back to you on that. Until then, if you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe to all our social media channels. I'm Promit signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and be safe.